It's Wednesdays. Hey, live with bro. It's Wednesdays. What? Live with bro. It's Wednesdays. Hey, live with bro. It's Wednesdays. What? Live with bro. It's Wednesdays. Live with bro. Wednesday. Alive with bro. It's Wednesday. Live with bro. It's Wednesday. Live with bro. Hey, hey, hey. Hello, 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 hello. Good evening. How are you? How are you doing tonight, this evening, this morning, whenever you are watching this video? Check in with me. Let me know you are here. How are we doing? What's up? What's popping? What's going on? And all that good stuff. It is Wednesdays Live with Ro. I'm glad to be on here with y'all today. Glad to be on here with y'all today, checking in. How are you? Comment below. Let me know how you are. Let me know you are here. Let me know where you're from. Say something. 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 It's Wednesdays. It's real light. Coming in, checking on everybody. It's a chill evening and all that good stuff. Nothing too heavy, hopefully, tonight. We'll see what happens. But yeah, I am honestly just checking in. Been a pretty cool week. Pretty laid back week so far, so that's cool. Definitely glad about that. Don't have to worry about doing too much there. Hey. So yesterday, if some of you noticed, I was posting on my Facebook page a lot of stuff about being free and acknowledging when you're free and putting in the work to stay free, and how if letting go of things was easy, everybody would be doing it, right? And how if moving forward was easy, everybody would be doing it, right? So putting those things out there, just a reminder to myself and to others that moving forward is definitely not easy, depending on what it is, right? Depending on what it is, depending on what you're dealing with, depending on what you're going through. Sometimes it's a struggle just to move forward. Sometimes it's definitely a struggle to let go. Sometimes it's a struggle to move on. And the quicker we acknowledge that, okay, it's a struggle, I might need some help, I might need some assistance, I might need some accountability, the better it is for us, right? Because it helps us, we have to be able to move forward. We have to be able to move on, right? So I was posting all that as anything I post is a reminder to myself as well as to other people. Okay, sorry, sharing on other platforms here. Anything I post is a reminder to myself as well as to other people. We deal with a lot, even as believers, even as leaders. People may not understand it. People may not notice it. People look at me. I laugh sometimes because people see me, but don't think I deal with anything, right? People see me, but don't think I get hurt or don't think I have feelings. The best way to explain it. People see me and see how I handle things. I'll say it that way. People see me and see how I handle things, and to them, I don't go through stuff, or I'm just the toughest person in the world, and I got it all together. And it's like, no, I struggle just like everybody else. I fall short just like others. But what I think makes me different is I actually do my best to apply what I read, right? I don't just study my Bible and read my Bible just for my health, right? I study and read my Bible to get me to where it is God needs me to go, right? So anything I'm reading or studying, I'm trying to do my best to apply that. I'm trying to put some action behind that. So when the Bible is telling me to be nice to my enemies, sometimes that's a struggle, especially if that person has done you dirty, especially if that person is still doing you dirty, doesn't even realize they're doing you dirty, or that person is making the same mistakes and is causing you damage. It becomes difficult, right? Because you're trying to do your best to do what you're led to do, or do finish your assignment, or complete the task at hand, and something or someone is attempting to block that or get in the way of that, right? So even in instances like that, you have to remind yourself of why you're doing what it is you're doing. Now, I'm definitely not saying to get walked over. I'm definitely not saying to lay down and be a doormat. Absolutely not. You won't catch me not near another again, putting myself in a position to be in that capacity. I do not like the way this looks. Nothing I can do about it now. In that capacity. But what you will see me doing is standing up for myself and doing what's best for me while trying to get the job done. But if you're holding on to something that happened, whether it was yesterday or years ago, we got to work on letting that stuff go. Myself included, you have to work on being okay without the apology, have to work on being okay without the acknowledgement that something was done wrong, having to be okay without the acknowledgement that your feelings were hurt or whatever in that capacity. Bruh, I promise you, I'm not out here trying to say that this is easy, by no means, because it took me time to get here. Because catch me a couple of years ago, I would carry it in the back of my mind and be so careful that I was missing out on what it is that was waiting right there for me. But the blessing that I should have been getting out of, even if it was somebody messing up on me, something I could have been learning, but was too distracted by my feelings getting hurt that I wasn't paying attention to what's going on. When we hold on to stuff, it becomes a distraction. It becomes a deterrent for where we're supposed to be going in God and with God, right? So we have to be mindful of that. So that means we got to get help. So whether you're going to a counselor, whether you're and that's what I'm trying to get to, Shay. Honestly, that is what I'm trying to maintain, rather, because I'm there for the most part. But sometimes and lately, I think the me being completely free from certain things has been coming up, and it's been a struggle. I'm gonna be honest, it's been a struggle because you hold on to things I didn't even think I was holding on to, but then coming back up in different scenarios, I'm like, dang, I've been through this already. Dang, I've been through this. Why am I back here again? What is causing this to come back up? Like I literally have to like sit there and think and go back to the root of the issue and see, why is this bothering me like this again? Why is this coming up the way that it's coming up? What is causing this to bother me at this moment, at this time? Right? So that's where I'm at with my journey right now. That's where I'm at. I almost posted today, be careful what you pray for, because you just might get it. When you ask God to reveal you to you, be prepared to deal with whatever that you is about you, right? Be prepared to deal with that. Don't just ask God to reveal you to you if you're not willing to deal with and process and go step by step on whatever it is that you are dealing with or whatever's been holding you hostage. Somebody posted the other day, I'm not sure if it was in one of my groups or wherever it was. The person posted basically trying to say, heal the little girl inside of you, or little boy for that matter, so your grown up you can live, right? So the grown up you can strive. So the grown up you can be successful. We hold on to so much stuff. It's like you trying to go on a trip and your bag is over the weight limit, and now you're paying for it. Because I like to fly Southwest, bless the Lord, so I don't get charged for my bags. But going on other flights, when your bag is over, even on Southwest, if your bag is overweight, even with the 2 minimums, you have to pay that fee. So it's like now you're carrying all this extra stuff, this extra baggage, and you're paying for it, whether it's through stress. You're paying for it, whether it's you gaining weight or losing weight for that matter, or you being distracted, or your hair falling out, or you losing time, or you're procrastinating, or your things in your home are not going the way you want them. You're slacking on things that you're supposed to be taking care of because you're so stuck on, or you're so focused or what, even if it's subconsciously, and you're getting triggered here and there, and not understanding why, we have to take the time. I said this tonight wasn't going to be heavy. I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't know I was going this direction, but we have to take the time to deal with whatever it is that's trying to keep us bound, that's trying to keep us stuck. That's the enemy will find any way he can possibly to try to keep you stuck, try to keep you bound. The Bible tells us whom the Son sets free is free indeed. When we become a part of Christ, a part of the kingdom, we are automatically new creations. Now it's up to us to maintain that new, right? We get blessed with being different. We be blessed with the kingdom. We're blessed with all the attributes of God, and we have to maintain that. That's just like when I was young and I would get my hair done a certain way, then I didn't want it messed up. I was a victim of sleeping a certain way, so my hair wouldn't mess up, right? That's maintaining that style. Walking around a certain way, putting our hair, tying our hair up a certain way, laying a certain way, sleeping a certain way. Don't touch my hair for whatever matter, so you can maintain that hairstyle. The same thing with our relationship with Christ. It's the same way with growing in Christ and in God. We have to maintain that. We have to feed our faith. We have to work the relationship. We have to put some participation in our purpose. We can't just sit and wallow and dwell and think something's going to change like that. No. What are we doing to help us get to where we're going? So in this season, it's been a lot of me layers coming off, and a lot of me letting go, and a lot of lately me having to reach out to my accountability partners, reach out to my prayer partners, be like, look, I can't do it today. I'm gonna need you to pray for me, please, and thank you. And they have no problem doing so because I do the same for them. I thank God for them. But when you ask God to show you, let's be mindful of what you're asking for and be prepared in some way, shape, or form to deal with you. Because sometimes we try to make it seem like other people are the problem instead of searching here. Not only here, but I mean, our mind is our heart, right? So searching here to see what the real issue is, right? To see what the real problem is. I always tell y'all my inbox is definitely always open. My friends will tell you I'm a good listener. I won't give advice unless you want me to. And anything I do give out, dish out, I'm praying about it as you're talking. So know that I'm not just sitting there talking all willy-nilly out the side of my face. I don't have time for that. But I do have time for giving to you what it is that God would have me to give to you. All right. Well, who's here? Check in, say hello. Thank y'all for tuning in. I wasn't expecting that to go like that. That was a lot of a mouthful, handful, full, yeah, all that. all of that good stuff. But even as believers, even as leaders, we need help. We're not out here doing this thing on our own. I have a mentor, a couple of coaches, and then I have my friends who don't mind praying with and for me. Started journaling again, and I'm so happy about that. It just happened. I was just sitting there and just randomly started writing. I was like, yes. So that's a blessing all by itself. Hey, wait. Hey, Lady Nicole, how are you? Appreciate you tuning in tonight. But been journaling again, so that's been helping getting my thoughts out on paper. I used to journal all the time. And after my mom passed away, that was something that I let go of because I allowed people, me using me as an example, I allowed people to get in my head and convince myself that writing wasn't good enough anymore. That writing wouldn't help me anymore. That writing wouldn't couldn't be my outlet anymore. And I foolishly fell into it. But I do know that writing is one of my weapons. one of my superpowers, and I can't just not do it, you know? So getting back into that, getting back into a routine, getting me back to me. And I laugh sometimes because you're around people often, and because of who I am, not like I'm hiding anything, but because of who I am and what I do, it's kind of hard to see. Even if you see me down, you don't think I'm down. So it becomes a little difficult to see what it is that's going on and what I'm dealing with because it doesn't show. I put me to the side and I serve. I put me to the side and I show up. I put me to the side and I do what it is that God desires me to do. Um, so yeah, make sure you're dealing with whatever it is that you're dealing with. And if I can't help you, I will definitely do my best to lead you to someone who can, because we need each other. But we also need to be free. And once we get free, we need to stay free. Uh, when you're not used to being free, it becomes difficult to stay free because you're so used to the entanglement. You're so used to the issue. You're so used to the burden. You're so used to carrying that extra bag weight, the extra baggage, the extra weight. You're so used to carrying around that you don't mind paying for it after a while. And that paying for it and suffering with it just becomes the new normal. And it's not healthy. It's not safe. It's not healthy. It's not who we were designed to be. The Bible tells us to cast all our cares on him because he cares for us. So that means we shouldn't be carrying these things on our own. That means we have to we got to give Jesus everything: the good, the bad, the ugly, the indifferent, the stuff we love, the stuff we hate, the stuff that's in the back of our mind that shouldn't be there, the habits that we have, the desires that are not right, the thoughts that aren't right. We got to give it all to him. And once you start doing it, the more you do it, the easier it becomes. The more you do it, the more used to you doing it, the easier it is to say, Jesus, look, help. I need you. Can't do it without you. I can't move on. Help me out. Whatever it is that you need to tell him. So you're tuned in to Wednesdays Live with Rowzina. This is just a weekly check-in, check-up, however you want to say it. Just catching up and chit-chatting and all that wonderful, wonderful good stuff. There it is. If anyone does have any topics they would like for me to discuss, you are more than welcome to inbox me with them. And let them know, hey, this is a topic I would like to see you talk about, you discuss, you break down going forward. And like I said, anything I don't know, I can have someone come on who can answer, who can help out, and all that good stuff. So that's a plus. We are 37 days shy of my installation. Shout out to the Gaffneys. They had their installation service on Sunday, and it was actually pretty doggone good. I was blessed by being there, and I'm definitely excited for you guys, excited about what God has in store for you, for where miracles take place ministries. Shout out to y'all for doing the doggone thing. Blessings and all that good stuff to y'all. Uh, if you believe, we are believing God for you. Tag, I'm it. I'm up next. Jesus. But yep, 37 days shy of my installation, February 20th. So still getting prepared for that mentally and spiritually and getting everything together. I thank God for the journey and where He's taking me and all that good stuff, all that good stuff. So Like I said, you're tuned into Kingdom House. Lord have mercy, I'm on Saturday. You're tuned into Wednesdays live with Ro. Like I said, if you have any topics or anything that you would like for me to discuss, to touch on, please inbox them to me. Don't post them in the comments. Inbox them to me, please. But yeah, get free. Stay free. Be around people who can help you stay free, who can hold you accountable, and not around people who will pull you right back into whatever it is you try to be free from. uh, Cause yeah, that's not good. We can't be free trying to stay around those things that hindered you in the first place, right? When you get there, when you get free, eventually being around things of that caliber won't even bother you, right? Because there's some things and some people and some activities I can be around and it just won't bother me, right? But there's some things that I know that I need to stay away from because it'll pull me backwards, and I ain't got time for that. We don't have time for that. Okay? Okay. But like I said, this was Wednesday nights. I'm here every Wednesday at 9 p.m. Arizona time, Mountain Standard Time. I believe that's 11 p.m. Eastern, 10 p.m. Central, and then that will be 8 p.m. Pacific Time. And at this point, I'm honestly just rambling. So thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate you. Appreciate all those who come, who stop by, who check out the videos later. Uh, I hope something that was said tonight will encourage you. Get free. And once you get free, stay free. And I promise you, it's more to freedom than someone laying hands on you. There's more to freedom than someone praying for you. God can do anything instantaneously, but it's up to us to keep what it is that He blesses us with instantaneously. So be free, stay free, walk in your freedom, embrace your freedom, and go forward and do what it is you got to do. I'll be live on my Kingdom House of Worship Facebook page Saturday at 5 p.m. Arizona time. Come check it out. Pray you are blessed. I hope you all have a wonderful night, day, or evening, whenever it is you choose to watch this video again, or the first time. Share it with somebody. Let it encourage you. Let it be a blessing to you. I pray all is well. Have a good night.